I describe myself as an outgoing person, pretty short for a 15-year-old. Most guys are a lot taller than me.
He's competitive, and we're competitive. We want to win, and he's always been that way.
The two-time champion fell upon hard luck in 2010 and 2011. With each weekend bringing steady improvement, their only goal is to go to Loretta Lynn's and win.
Right now, in Alex's mind, and also in mine, if we don't win Loretta's, we feel bad because every time we go out, we want to win.
The Fryes teach their children about perseverance, a value they live by every day.
Why we do it, I think it's in us as a family, our core value of never giving up, a challenge.
At their home in Huntingtown, Maryland, Alex's parents reflect on what their family has endured over the past 2 years.
It was like getting kicked in the chest, I guess. Like all of a sudden, your whole life just changes in that instant when you hear that.
Shortly after his championship win in 2009, Alex discovered that his father had cancer.
The amazing thing is that Dan he just never missed a beat. It was like, I've got cancer, but I want to ensure that my son is still able to race. I want to ensure that my daughter doesn't know anything different every day. So every day, he got up, he did what he was doing before. It was tough.
Motocross, like any competitive sport, is measured by results. The never say die attitude fueled the Fryes through good times and bad. The fight to push and to persevere is the very same that carried them to Loretta Lynn's championships in 2007 and 2009.
She told me, she said, listen, I want you to do me a favor. And I said, yeah, what is it? And she said, I want you to go in and wake up Alex and tell him you quit, you gave up. And I couldn't do it. How could I eat the words that I've been telling my son, who won 2 national titles when we trained all during the summer, that he better not quit or he better not give up. And now I was faced with that same talking that I told him. Now, do I really believe it myself? And so the next day I went in and got my chemo.
Your 9/11 champion is Alexander Frye.
With his career on the mend and his father back on his feet, Alex pushes harder than ever. Every rep, every mile, and every lap could mean the difference between winning and losing.
I do not feel that I've gotten back to where I left off. I feel that I'm on the brink, but I'm not there yet. I definitely have a lot of work ahead of me.
He's willing to do what he don't like to do to get where he need to be. By doing this, it's gonna put him at that level he need to be able to perform with champions.
Don't you give up on me! Come on!
With the clock racing against him, Alex will stop at nothing to get back on the top of the podium.
Once you get a taste of victory going to Loretta's, really you go there every year and you feel like, yeah, it's time to win again, and that's what I want to do every time.
Victory comes with a price. What they lack in resources, they invest in hard work. They've done it before. Now they work to recreate the formula.
It is very hard to compete at a factory level without support. And so in order for him to reach his goals, then the performance is going to be critical.
The pain his father endured to get him to where he is powers Alexander to the core. Failure is not an option.
It gets hard sometimes, but I feel like if I go through that pain and that struggle, it'll end up paying off at the end, and when it does pay off, that's the greatest feeling ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Frye, this is not the last time we'll see this kid. He is definitely on a roll. Congratulations as you take